Shalom, fam. All praises to the Most High Yah and His Son, Yahweh Shai Mashiach. I'm Yashamayam Halab. This is Remnant Regrafted, where we worship our Abba Yah in spirit and explicit truth. Shalom, shalom. Real quick, I was having a conversation with an Akamine, and it was just really interesting. And let me just read the text of what we were talking from. But this is Matthew 7, verses 21 to 23. And it reads, and by the way, I'm reading from the Hallelujah Scriptures, but it reads, "Not everyone who says to me, Adonai, Adonai, or Master, Master, shall enter into the reign of Shamayim, or the kingdom of heaven, but he who is doing the desire of my Father in the Shamayim. Many shall say to me in that day, Adonai, Adonai, have we not prophesied in your name, cast out demons in your name, and done many mighty works in your name? And then shall I declare to them, I never knew you. Depart from me, you who work lawlessness." And this scripture was just really interesting to me, to say the least, because clearly here, and this is the Mashiach talking about the day of judgment, but these people came to him saying, didn't we prophesy in your name? Didn't we heal people in your name? Didn't we do many mighty works in your name? And the Mashiach's response is, I never knew you. And it's really just, like I said before, it was interesting, the conversation that I was having with my aunt. And it's just like, we got to keep in mind, and the fact that Yah even opened or gave us eyes to see and ears to hear, the truth, it is a barak in and of itself. We were chosen. Many of y'all called, but few are chosen. Yah was the one that chose us. So when it comes to the prophecies in this book, the power in this book, the ruach in this book, the healing that comes through, knowing this truth, and all the many mighty works that, Yah uses us with, truth be told, we're just mouthpieces. We're just vessels. None of this has to do with us. And all of it has to do, for the glory of Yah, or it being done for his will. So it's like the conversation that we were having was, Yah will still use a lot of people just for his name's sake. At the end of the day, this truth and this power that we be out on the street corners and, gathering together on the Shabbat and, all the other things we do to get people to come in, that's what saves them. That's what brings them in. It's his word. And a lot of times, people, will turn to this word, but the people, or I should say the mouthpieces, will get all, prideful and puffed up. And, none of this stuff is ours. And it's clear in this scripture, because the power that, whoever the particular people that were saying Adonai, Adonai, that they were experiencing in their life, yeah, it was real. Yeah, it was true. Yeah, people were getting saved. Yeah, people were coming to the truth. But, be not deceived. Yah is not mocked. Whatever you sow, you'll also reap. And it's like, I really like what Shaul, had actually said about it. And that's Paul, in 1 Corinthians 2 and 4. And, even he said, and my word and my preaching were not of man's wisdom, but in the demonstration of the Ruach and of the power of the Ruach, in order that you should believe, not in the wisdom of man, but in the power of Elohim. And, it's just so true. And it reigns supreme, so just like I said, let this, touch your mind, touch your soul. At the end of the day, granted, there's a lot of camps, there's a lot of people that, may be experiencing the power of Yah in increments and in little small, itty bitty increments. But at the end of the day, Yah will use you. And in so many words, if you yourself, your walk ain't right, he will spew you out. There is no, hot and cold. There is no, I should say, there is no straddling the fence. You got to be either hot or cold. But if you're lukewarm, he'll spew you out. And we're living in a day and time, at the same time, we're seeing, his spirit being poured upon all man. But at the same time, a lot of things that are done in the dark are being brought into the light as well. Whether it be spiritually speaking, with a lot of these, camps and a lot of people that are quote unquote saying master, master, and, are saying Yah or Yahuwah or Yahweh or Yahweh Shai or Yeshua or Yehoshua. Granted, they may be saying these words, but you can't fake the funk. And ultimately, if you have the Ruach HaKodesh, you can sense this on people. So, once again, all praises to the Most High Yah. I'm just grateful that He gave me eyes to see and ears to hear and a mind to comprehend and really understand these scriptures. Know that the people that I'm reading about is my ancient Mizpacha, and to learn from them. That being the case, once again, this is Remnant Regrafted. I am Yashamayam Halab. All praises to the Most High Yah and His Son, Yahawashah Mashiach. Stay tuned to this channel because we will be having a lot of current events, a lot of spoken words, just a lot of uplifting messages throughout the week, throughout the month, throughout the years, whatever the case may be. I'm just grateful that Yah, decided to, use us to be a mouthpiece in these end days to promote His truth and His word and to turn people back to the King. Shalom. Much love, fam.